So this is it. This is what it all has boiled down to. Wearing a funny hat, jumping around, acting like a clown. I really don't mind going out and, kind of having fun and being silly, but not at the expense of my dignity. This helmet is quite possibly the last straw. But seriously, we just released a new song called I Am The Neon Viking. So I guess I am the Neon Viking. I couldn't really think of something to make a video about that was informative and interesting. So I figured that maybe I'm supposed to talk about something else. I mean, you got a vibe of the new track, Neon Viking, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But what I'd really like to talk about is conformity. Like the conformity of the way that the music business is going, the conformity of the way that the film business is going. And it's a little concerning. So when I was promoting this song, I really kind of thought I had a surefire electronic song because I didn't use any live vocals. I did some vocoder. I didn't use any live drums, didn't use any acoustic violins or guitars. And so it was all electronic. And I figured that I was kind of a shoe-in for a lot of these playlists, electronic, synthwave, etc. But everything is becoming so compartmentalized. The reaction that I got with this, I mean, sure, there were a few forward-thinking playlists that decided to share this song, but for the most part, I got, it's not quite synthwave, it's not quite dark wave, it's a little bit too dark, it has a little bit too many synths. I mean, the whole reason to be an artist is to make new music, isn't it? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't an artist always about doing something new, something interesting, something that nobody had done before, or something that nobody could quite put their finger on? And I think that that's sadly being erased from our culture. And I think that the lines are being blurred between individuality and just conforming, being one of the masses, one of the robots. And it sucks. And it especially sucks for people like us, the people that want to make new music, new art, and do it the way that it's never been done before. I mean, what would this world be if everybody looked the same and dressed the same and did the same jobs? And it seems like that there's a certain amount of people out there that are fighting for this. I don't get it. It seems like that there's a certain amount of people that are fighting against the way that things are now, which I understand because the things that are going now are not perfect. I think what I'm trying to get at is that it's becoming harder and harder to have your own voice. Just for instance, like I was on YouTube the other day, and I put in a comment. There was this keyboard that was advertised, and I watched the video, and it looked super, super cheap. So I posted a very simple comment that it looks and sounds like a toy. And you will not believe the backlash that I got from this one post. And I responded with the attitude of, hey, hold on, man. I was just giving you my opinion. It's up to you what you think is good. I mean, I've had cheap synthesizers before. I mean, my first synthesizer was a Poly 61. It sounded like garbage, but I could never afford a Prophet or an Oberheim, so I had to get what I could get. But anyhow, I got bombarded with these people, and then even after I tried to kind of diffuse the situation, I still kept getting more people. Who do you think you are? Well, you're not much of a professional if you want to degrade this and that. And I said to myself, okay, I could either just ignore all these or just delete the damn comment, and which is I did, as I just deleted it, because honestly, I don't know if it was even the people or if it was the company that made it that has a bunch of accounts dedicated to attacking me or anybody that would be giving any sort of negative feedback. And this is the fucking world that we're living in. And this is the world that some people are instilling. And I have this other website that I go to, String Classical Players website, and I often go to the review section and I read the reviews. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago that I realized that there's no bad reviews. Every single thing that's written in this online magazine is a positive review. And I came across this one person who made a comment saying that I read a bunch of other reviews of this exact same concert, and there was an overwhelming number of people that thought that this violinist kind of blew it, had a really bad performance. The editor commented back and said, well, we're tending to focus just on the positive. So if it's a negative and it's the truth, then you're not going to post that? Like, how is that supposed to move anything forward if every single thing is positive? I mean, it would be like the Stepford Wives. Wouldn't it be? Like a bunch of robots. I'm just venting a little bit about feeling like I can't express myself, and that sucks. I'm not going to let it stop me. My whole reason for making music is not to sound like the other guy, to have my own voice. So hopefully this helps, and if you're into some kind of dark synth-ish wave, whatever you want to call it, check it out. It's called I Am The Neon Viking, and it's on Spotify. And yeah, hope you're enjoying your summer, and I'll check you out on the next one. And hopefully I'll be able to be talking about some other stuff other than just music and film and stuff. Okay, peace, guys.